Hello there, welcome back. It's the ultimate career. We're taking Kazuki Nakajima from zero to hero. It's time for the German Grand Prix in the 2011 season. I did kind of say in Silverstone that it was Hockenheim, but actually no, we're at the Nürburgring for sadly probably only the 1 out of 2 times on these F1 games. Really big shame, one of my favourite tracks to be honest, but having said that, I haven't got a lot of experience around this track, granted that it isn't in a lot of the F1 games, so it's going to be a tricky weekend. Obviously this weekend I'm going to be testing a new format for these videos, so I'm going to be recording them instead of streaming. We're going to be cutting all the chaff out in the middle, and we're going to change it to a long race weekend format, so I'll be doing Q1, Q2 and Q3 if I make it. I've bumped up the realistic damage. I've changed the database to try and make the teams a little bit closer, because that last race in Silverstone, it was naff. Come on, let's be honest, it was pretty naff. Even the results were naff. Like, it was just the top 5 teams in the points, and no one wants to see that. No retirements, so yeah, we're going to change the format. It's inspired me to do this new format. I have been thinking about it recently, but we're actually going to try and put it into practice. And if we do enjoy making these more highlighted videos, can't even speak, if we prefer doing these to the old streaming, then we'll be moving forward in this direction. But anyway, less about that, more about the racing. We're here for the German Grand Prix. Mark Webber extended his championship lead even further in Silverstone by winning his 6th race out of 9 this season already. Pretty inevitable, to be honest. He is 52 points ahead of Felipe Massa, who's in 2nd, who himself is 12 ahead of Jenson Button, and Red Bull again leading the way in the constructors standings as well. They are 47 points ahead of McLaren, who themselves are 14 ahead of Ferrari. Anyway, myself, I'm on 20 points. We're 5 points behind Petrov. He jumped us in Silverstone, so we're down to P10, 1 ahead of Hulkenberg and 3 ahead of Vettel. And in the team standings, we're still 6th, 2 points ahead of Williams. We're on 21, and they're on 19. Sorry, way too many mistakes in a pre-recorded video. Anyway, let's go to quali. Let's see if we've got any weather. No, completely dry weekend. Let's go to quali. Alright, let's see who's setting the pace early on this weekend. Who else but Mark Webber? 1.5 tenths ahead of Jenson Button, who himself is 1.5 tenths ahead of Fernando Alonso. So, 3 different teams in the top 3. Let's see if that excitement carries on into tomorrow's qualifying session. Alright, ladies and gents, it's quali day here in the Nürburgring. New format means new rules. I've got a custom setup on the car now because we have the time to set it up and not have to show you guys in the stream, but some things will never change. Okay, the fuel is already out of the car, which is good. Now it's just time to set our first flying lap here in Q1 now. Let's go. Alright, it's time. We've had a good preparation lap and now it's time for our first quali lap here in Nürburgring. Let's go. Hopefully no traffic on this lap. As you look at the track map, we've got a nice big gap up to the guys ahead as someone's hit the bollard and now I've hit the bollard. Right, that is an absolute joke. I'm taking my flashback already. Someone else has hit the bollard, so try and avoid that. Into this first technical section here at the Nürburgring. Oh, a little bit tentative through the right-hander. Probably just going to be using this as a banker and try and set 2 laps on these tyres. We'll go way wide there. Let's try to figure the word. Alright, down into the hairpin now. A little bit slow, but haven't ran wide, so that's good. Alright, can take the chicane completely flat if you get the right line. We're a bit wide there, but still flat, which is good. Right, coming to finish the second sector now. Sutil sets the fastest lap of Q1 so far in his Sauber. We're 6/10 down on him, so yeah, we'll definitely need another banker. Not another banker, another flying lap. See if we can nail this chicane. Try not to ride it too high. A little bit of oversteer in the second phase, but okay. This is our first flying lap of Q1.
That's second place. You're currently in second place.
Okay, only 0.02 of a second off Sutil as the game is now stuttering. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Right, okay, can't set another lap now because the game has decided not. Alright, I'll be coming in at the end of this lap and then we'll go out again, probably on the same set of tyres to try and get some sort of improvement.
Sebastian's currently 8th.
Alright, so now we're only got 30 seconds left of this session and we were still in P11 after that one lap, even though it was hindered a little bit, but yeah, we didn't have any reason to rejoin or try and set a new lap, so we'll save those tyres and we'll just accelerate. Well, we'll wait 10 seconds here for Q1 to finish. Let's see who gets eliminated. Obviously Jensen Button ending up with the fastest time in Q1. Who else has been eliminated then?
Great job, we're through to qualifying 2.
Oh dear. Sebastian Vettel is knocked out in Q1 at his home Grand Prix. And Bruno Senna in his HRT has out-qualified him. Bruno Senna through to Q2. I knew this would be a good idea. Daniel Ricciardo down in P20. He's in the mud. Obviously not great for him. He's going to get really outed in this new format. But wow, a shock already. Sebastian Vettel out in Q1. Bruno Senna through to Q2. Let's go. Let's go to Q2. Come on. Alright, so here we go. About to finish our banker lap in Q2. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 1:28.9.
Let's look after the car. Lower fuel mix 1.
Okay, cool. That's a 0.3 improvement from Q1, but we're going to go again. We're going to see if we can improve further, because obviously a lot higher stakes in Q2 now. But car definitely coming alive in this second session of qualifying. Is even ahead of Jensen Button. Okay, so maybe it was already a good banker lap, but we have already found 0.2 in the first sector alone. Let's see if we can continue this good progress throughout the lap. Oh, a little bit squirrely out the right-hander, but we're still 0.2 up. This is all going to be important time come the end of the session as Alguersuari now sets the fastest lap in Q2. Ride the chicane, nice and easy. Down to the final corner, let's get this right. Alright, here we go. The run to the line. What's it going to be?
Time in sector 3 is good, but you're dropping time in 1.
Wow. We found 1,000th of a second. Okay. So clearly not a lot of time left in the car, but I'm really happy with this lap. Up in P4 at the minute, but the game still wanting to stutter on me. Alright, let's see if this is enough to get us into Q3, the top 10 shootout. Right, so I've accelerated time once again. We're down to 8th now. Only got 0.2 back to Sutil in 11th. So I feel like I'm going to have to go out again just to make sure we get into Q3. It would be really, really important for us to get into Q3. So I'll see you guys for my flying lap.
Car prepared, let's go.
Right, up into Rick's Mix. It's time. This is make or break for us in Q2. We've been knocked down to P11 now. It's Robert Kubica in P10.
You've dropped down to the 6th row. You're currently in 11th.
He is the difference between us getting into Q3 or our qualifying being over already. But I thought I went a little bit deep there into T1. Could have been our qualifying over just there. That's okay, let's carry on with our lap. It feels a little bit slower this time round, but still managed to keep the foot down. So that's the end of the first sector. We found a marginal amount of time, but we're up on Kubica. I think it's other times around the lap where we need to find some pace. A little bit sloppy through the chicane there. Alright, down into the hairpin. Let's try and carry some good speed through here. Early exit, that's good. DRS off, nice and flat through there. Good line. Oh, I forgot to put the DRS back on, that's my bad. Missed the apex just slightly there. So we finished sector 2. What's it looking like now? Down. We're down on Kubica, we're down on our good time. Come on. This is a difference between getting into Q2 and Q3. Can we make these last corners count? Whoa, going airborne, and yeah, that's a corner cut. That's going to be too much. The stewards have called that one back, and that's going to be our qualifying over. P11 though, pretty good. Whoa, it just went straight to the next screen. Wow. So P11, Jenson Button out in qualifying 2. Not good for him. Vitaly Petrov down in 14th. Bruno Senna not last. He's beaten Nico Hulkenberg. So that's pretty good from my former teammate there. So losing to Q2, my countryman Kobayashi, both the Force Indias into Q3, and Robert Kubica as well. But yeah, it's going to be, it looks like a fight between the 2 Ferraris for pole today. Let's see what happens in Q3. We'll have to see you guys tomorrow because we obviously won't see the results yet. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Okay guys, it's race day. Welcome back. P11 on the grid. I'm pretty happy with that regarding some of our most recent performance, as we were last place in Silverstone. I think we were last place in Valencia as well. So yeah, it's actually good to be a little bit further up the grid this time and ahead of my teammate. Let's see what happened in Q3. Okay, Lewis Hamilton on pole. Once again, that's back-to-back poles for him. Fernando Alonso in 2nd, Webber 3rd. No real surprises there. Liuzzi good to be in P8. Hopefully for him, he can actually score some points today. And yeah, let's remind you, Jenson Button down in P12. Senna in 16th. Incredible pace from him in the HRT. Sebastian Vettel down in P18 in his home Grand Prix. He's going to be very upset with that. And my teammate down in 20th. That's a bit more normal, I'd say. Alright, let's have a quick look at the race strategy then for today. Okay, 2-stop race, 18 laps around Nürburgring. Going to come in on lap 5, some options, and then lap 10 for a set of primes. Obviously now that we're doing the long race weekend format, we have to use the tyres. We set our fastest lap in Q2 in, so our tyres are going to be a little bit worn at the start of this race, so, but everyone in the top 10, they're going to be a little bit worse off than us. We're in prime position really in P11. That's the 2nd pole on the grid, I'd say. But anyway, there's nothing else to do. Just go to the grid.
Standing by.
Alright, sorry if that starting sequence is a little bit weird. I did turn the background music off just for copyright reasons. But anyway, German Grand Prix, lights out and away we go. I'll change that. I'll put the music back on for next time. But anyway, we've got past Kamui Kobayashi, but can we get past him into T1, let all the chaos ensue ahead of us as we've got Button on our outside. Oh, a lot of impact behind me. Let's not look behind, let's just look forwards as we're up into P9 now. On the inside of it, Antonio Liuzzi, he's obviously looking for his first points of the season. We're up into 8th. Great start from us. 3 positions gained. Thank you very much. All right, P8. Really looking to score some points today. Haven't scored great. Can't even talk. Haven't scored points since Monaco, which was 4 races ago now. So we really need to get back on the score sheet today. Not only for me, but in terms of the team standings as well, with obviously Force India having a good weekend so far, so we need to keep those guys behind if we want to maintain 6th. Yeah, anyway, let's go. Great start to the race. A lot of guys checking up here. We've got a run on Kubica into the final corner. That's up to P7. Great start, great first lap. We've got no curves left, so we're going to have to defend. All started with Alguersuari and Rosberg looking to overtake each other, and Kubica had to check up, so we're up into P7 now. Great start. As we've got the bollard on the track now, hopefully no one runs through that. Alguersuari kind of had a look at Rosberg there, but got a little bit spooked. Maybe had a bit too much overspeed there. But a little checkpoint now as we finish lap 3. We're still in P7 and we're keeping up with these guys ahead. Got a nice gap back to Kubica, who himself is making a gap back to the Force Indias as Alonso sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, we've got a bit of a breakaway group at the front. The top 3 running nicely as Alguersuari's running to the bollard. He's lost his front wing. Oh, that's such a shame for him. Oh, he's just completely ran into the bollard there. Not great from him. But we're going to take that though. He's going to completely hold up the guys behind. And he's shut up. Come on. He's absolutely holding up the guys behind. We've got a massive gap back to Kubica now. It's only lap 4. As my teammate's up into P8. Could you see that? That little yellow dot? That means he's in P8. What a start from him. He obviously started P20 this race. So the realistic damage is doing its job. Lots more happening in this race. Wow, what a start. Up to P6 now. Can we keep up with Nico Rosberg? Alright, Andy coming in at the end of this lap. The end of lap 5. Still got an 8-second gap to Kubica behind now. Yeah, let's dive in for our first pit stop as the 3rd and 4th place runners are in as well. Looks like Mark Webber. And I'm not sure, it must be Felipe Massa up front. Okay, no, Mark Webber. And yeah, it was a Ferrari. Okay. Alright, come on guys. Let's have a good stop here. Oh my god. Bruno Senna's up in P8 at the moment. What is going on in this race? Insane start to this race. So we're going to be rejoining a little bit of traffic. Oh my! That was close. That was very, very close. Pardon the pun. With Daddy right behind us. But yeah, Bird nearly just completely chopping off the front of my car there. But anyway, we move. Back up to +2. Let's go into Rich Mix. Try and get these guys up ahead. Try and make easy meet of them, and then yeah, we'll be back up into the points. Kind of guaranteed points now today, so that's really good to hear, really good to see. Really going to need these points if we're going to kickstart our season. Once again, that's not going to help though, running deep into the hairpin. Alright, that's Rosberg up ahead of Trulli, so kind of lost some ground on him there, even though we did the undercut, but we are on scrub tyres for this middle stint, so probably not going to have a lot of pace at this stage. We just need to try and make these last and get onto the primes on lap 10. Alright, so it's lap 7 now, about to go on to lap 8, and I still can't find a way past these guys. I haven't got the best pace at the minute, but they're staying out. They still haven't made their pit stop, as always. Sam Bird a little bit slow on the inside, could do a switchback, not really. But yeah, like I was saying, they still haven't made a pit stop. So are they trying an audacious 1-stop possibly, these back markers here? Would be a pretty good time to try this, to be fair, with a lot of crashes and whatnot going on in this race so far. But yeah, we'll see if these guys can make that work. Wow, they're staying out. Lap 9 now, and they're still staying out on those Oxen tyres. Very surprised that they've lasted this long, not gonna lie. I'm bored of this now, gotta get past them. This is detrimental to our race at the moment. There we go.
You've got one of the Lotuses ahead of you.
That was a little bit makeshift, but we made it work. Up into P8. Let's try and get to Jarno Trulli ahead. And try not to lose any more time. Oh, really catching Jarno now. Surely those tyres are about to fall off the cliff. Oh no, we're not going to do him round down the inside of the chicane here. Oh, that's very booky. What a move though. Oh, Andy's absolutely yapping at the minute. Probably useful information, but come on, what an overtake on Jarno. Yep, thank you, Andy. It's lap 10, so we're going to go on to prime tyres. Let's make... Oh, hold on. Let's navigate the chicane first. Down into lean mix, and then make sure we go onto prime tyres and make sure we don't hit the wall. Okay. And Jarno Trulli's following me in, as is Sam Bird, so this is genuinely full position at the minute. Genuinely full position with these guys. That's Kubica ahead of me. He's gained a pit stop on me. Obviously doing the one stop, so my team kind of stiffing me. I'm not sure why they proposed a two stop today, but anyway. Still out on P8. Oh, here comes Senna. Whoa! Oh my god, I think it's 3 wide. I think it's 3 wide. We're on cold tyres, new tyres, as Senna's done the switch back on me. Oh, here comes Sebastian Vettel now. He's gone down my inside. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no, I've lost Kurz now. Oh, right, get back into standard. Oh dear, right. P10 after our pit stop, so fingers crossed. Oh my god, Andy, come on. Right, P10. Pit stop strategy is complete. This is primes to the end of the race. Oh, Andy's absolutely left me rattled, to be honest. Yeah, P10, no more stops remaining. We've got Trulli and Bird behind us on the same strategy now. Straight to the end, and I assume these guys ahead will be going to the end too, as we're bogging down up the hill. Yeah, that was not good to not only get passed by Senna there, but to also get passed by Vettel. It's pretty important to try and stay ahead of him so we could have a run on Senna. I don't think Vettel's going to have an easy time of getting past the HRT, to be honest. But okay, Senna's in, so we're going to gain a place there, but I think Vettel is going to... Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, I think Vettel's just going to streak away now. Yeah, we've lost Kurz, so that's brilliant. All we've got really... Oh! Wow, okay, that was a quick fix. Thank you, team, for getting that sorted so quickly. So now we can try and mount an attack on the Mercedes ahead of me. But he's had a good race, up from P18 to P8. Good recovery drive from him, but to be honest, shouldn't have really put himself in this position in the first place. Let's try and hunt him down. Whoa, Jesus Christ. He broke very early there. Just about got on his DRS, so wasn't so far back. I did not want to dive bomb him there. Okay, lap 13, 6 laps to go. Just try and pass Vettel up ahead. I don't know if anyone ahead of us still needs to stop, but hopefully they do. Anyway, Danny Rick up in 7th. If he could finish there, that would be absolutely peng for him and for the team. Come on, 6 laps to go. Okay, we're all over him now. Lap 13, can we go down the inside? I kind of want DRS. We're going to back out. And we're going to set him up for the chicane. Let's try and get a good exit here. That felt good. Right, DRS, come on. Rich mix, DRS, boost the Kurz. That's all we've got. Gonna have to go around the outside though, and Vettel backs out. That's P8. Thank you very much. Danny Rick's into the pits. Okay, so we're gonna gain another position there, and Vettel's in. So that was all in vain in the end. Okay, up to P7 though. We'll definitely take that. We can whack it back down into normal mix. And we can just bring this home now. I doubt anyone ahead of us will have another pit stop. Alright, here we go. Last lap of the German Grand Prix. Still in 7th place. At the moment, I'm kind of running slower than Rosberg, but quicker than Trulli. So the gaps in both ways are ever growing. So P7, I'm very happy with that. Really happy to be back on the score sheet. And it looks like it's going to be a double points finish for the team today, so really proud with that. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the strategy though, to be honest, with Trulli and Bird behind me on one stops, Kubica on one stop, and look, he's in 5th, and I was, you know, 10 seconds ahead of him at one point. So maybe the 2-stop wasn't the right way today, but we're lucky that it was so chaotic this race that it didn't really affect our overall position. But Lewis Hamilton, he finally breaks the Webber curse. I mean, it's only really been him or Webber winning races this season. But anyway, it's good to see that Hamilton's back on the first step of the podium from pole to the finish for him. So that's good. Really good result for him. And that should probably put him up into the top 3 in the championship. Anyway, we don't really care about Lewis. We care about Kazuki Nakajima. P7 here in Nürburgring. Thank you very much. Equal with our 2nd best finish of the season. Get in there. Yeah, it just sounds weird with no music, doesn't it? I need to turn that back on.
6 points. Nice job.
Right. I can't believe that. I think I've just realised that I've been on mute for this whole race. Oh my god. What a race though. That concludes the German Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins by 24 seconds to Felipe Massa. He was obviously on the one stop as well. So what could have been for us today if we were on the one stop too? Bit of a weird 2-stop strategy from us, but oh well. Felipe Massa and Fernando Alonso, the 2 Ferraris, make up the rest of the podium, so good for them. Mark Webber, the championship leader, he's down in 4th, but fastest lap, so swings and roundabouts for him. Robert Kubica up in P5, good strategy for him in the Renault. Nico Rosberg 6th, us in 7th. Jarno Trulli from 22nd to 8th. Sam Bird 23rd to 9th. Daniel Ricciardo 20th to 10th. That's what can happen if you just keep your nose clean. Wow. What a performance from those guys. Really happy with the double points finish for Toro Rosso today. Really important for us in our fight with Williams and Force India. Sebastian Vettel down in 11th. Really bad home race for him. And to get beaten cleanly by Jarno Trulli and Sam Bird is really going to hurt him. Bruno Senna, that's HRT's best finish of the season so far. Up in P12. He was running high in P8 at one point. Adrian Sutil down in 13th, Danny Close 14th, so pretty good from HRT this weekend. Jaime Alguersuari, obviously he had his crash in front of us. Kamui Kobayashi in 16th, Nico Hulkenberg 17th, he was a lap down, and he was actually the last of the finishers. Petrov, Glock, Kovalainen, both Force Indias, Maldonado and Jenson Button all coming to an end in this race. Really poor from those guys, but anyway, if you did enjoy that, I certainly did. Much better than last time out, and these changes will definitely be the right ones, definitely going in the right direction with tweaks so far. So anyway, if you did enjoy that, guys, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in Hungary for the next Grand Prix. Take care.